Hi, I'm Radzinski, speaker, educator, and expert in corporate responsibility and sustainable product design. Thank you for joining in today. This is part 3 of our series on Introduction to Corporate Responsibility. And today we're going to be talking about the effects of population and industrialization on our sustainable society or on the earth, various aspects of that. And if we take a snapshot in time right now, just looking at the population counters that exist on the internet, we're well over 7.1 billion people on the planet right now and growing exponentially. And in the United States alone, we have 316 million people. And if you look at it from an industrialization standpoint, we have quite a few emerging economies: China, India, Africa, different areas that are rapidly growing, industrializing like we did many years ago here in the United States. And with industrialization comes the need for the production of more goods and services, actually more stuff. One thing to remember is the Earth is really a closed system. So everything that we have on the Earth right now is all we have. The metals, aluminum, iron oxide, iron, water, non-renewable energy sources such as coal, oil, natural gas are all in limited supply because we can't really create or make more of these, and we can only extract what exists right now. So if we think about it, we've got these emerging economies rapidly industrializing in, like I said, China and India. And if you think about it, for a lot of you watching this video that are in an already industrialized economy like us in the United States or Europe or other parts of the world, then we're very used to having lots of goods and services. We all have cell phones, we all have laptops, we all have many material goods, cars, really nice homes. And there's about 1.8, 1.9 billion of us on the planet that live like that, where we have unlimited wealth, unlimited materials and resources, all kinds of stuff, nice cars, like I said, different things like that. But we now have another roughly 3 billion people that by 2030 are going to be reaching that social middle class that many of us are in, that want to live like us. So I really have to ask, how can we do that? With the limited amount of resources on the planet, different things like that, how are we going to be able to give another 3 billion people cell phones or iPhones? How are we going to give another 3 billion people laptops, televisions, automobiles, different technologies out there? So this really presents a challenge for many of us who are in the sustainability world of coming up with a much better designed system that minimizes the use of these resources or makes them used much more efficiently by going to a closed loop economy or different things like that. So we don't have to keep mining additional resources out of the earth, and we can start to reuse things. With population, it is a challenge in the fact that the population is growing exponentially. There's a lot of ethical and social issues about how do we control or limit population. We have a huge amount of people, a huge number of people that want to live very affluently, which means having the latest cell phone, having the nicest clothes, having the latest Nikes or sneakers or running shoes, driving the nicest cars, having the best furniture, having the greatest appliances. And to do that, it's going to take some serious redesign of our system, some serious redesign of the way we make things, how we manage materials, and to get away from our disposable ways. So with that, we're going to be talking about several other topics in the coming blogs. We'll be talking about our addiction to oil in the next one, and I hope you'll join in. I also appreciate all of you that have been sending in comments and providing feedback on these blogs, because it really helps me to tailor the way I present them. So thank you for joining in, and we look forward to seeing you and continuing to talk to you as we go through this series. Again, thank you, and I appreciate your time.